years ago, Endnight Games released something that would captivate survival and horror enthusiasts, and that something would be named The Forest. The Forest is a story about Eric LeBlanc and his son getting into a plane crash, which results in Eric surviving on an island of cannibalistic monsters while searching for his son. The story was riveting, intense, and at times completely breathtaking, which left the community needing another game. And here it is, 2023, and we got what we've been wishing for. Sons of the Forest is a sequel to The Forest developed by Endnight Games and published by Newnight. You're sent to find a missing billionaire on a remote, cannibal-infested island when your helicopter gets shot down. Now you're tasked to survive and find the billionaire. Before I start talking about it, let me say that this game is early access. It's going to be critiqued the same way as a fully released game would be, but keep in mind that how the game is now will be different depending on when you watch it or play it. Also, be sure to sub to the channel if you enjoyed today's content. Okay, let's continue. Now without further ado, let's start digging deep into this game and seeing what you'll expect. The only complaint that I have at the moment is that the opening scene is a bit laggy. I don't know if that's on me or if that's the game, but the rest of the game works fine after this. After we touch down and we start looking around, I gotta say, even on medium to low graphics, the game looks amazing. Having it any higher makes it look even better. No matter if you have a potato system or a NASA supercomputer, the game is going to look beautiful regardless. So for the graphic nuts out there, that one's for you. Once I was done admiring the beautiful scenery, I picked up KELVIN, who was stuck in 2012 doing the Harlem Shake, and forced him to do tasks for me. There may be some people who are confused as to why you have to write notes to KELVIN, and that's because he's got this wonderful thing called brain damage. KELVIN is one of the biggest bits of help a solo player can have because he can get you logs, fish, sticks, etc. Plus it helps you not feel so alone sometimes. So overall, keep KELVIN around at all costs. Speaking of logs and sticks, building is back and better than ever in this game. There are two modes: free build, which allows you to flex those dusty Fortnite building skills, and legacy build, which is similar to the first game. Legacy build mode is, well, legacy. You got a blueprint, you got some stuff, put it together, boom, you're done. The free build has its own goods and bads. The good is that you can literally build whatever you want. The bad is that it's super specific about how you go about building things. I haven't figured it out entirely because I've got the brain the size of a Tic Tac, but in due time, I think I'll figure it out. There's more to do than just kill innocent animals and build things. There's a giant map to explore, which I've seen people actually complain about in the reviews. Listen, the map is big. If you're a fan of exploration, you're gonna love the map with its constantly changing seasons. If you tend to stay very linear, you're going to sort of hate walking from point A to point B. I personally don't care. I like seeing what I can get myself into while wandering through the forest. Speaking of wandering, cave exploration is a huge part of the franchise. When you're with a friend, you feel like a king. When you're by yourself, the inner bitch starts brewing a little bit. Things that you would throw yourself into without a second thought now make you go like, let me throw about 50 flares down there before I go check it out. I saw something move. We've got skinwalkers, Chernobylites, and a giant coon monster all wanting to kill you. You can kill them instead and turn their skin into a funny hat, which is pretty damn cool and useful at the end of the day. Now there is something that I think is absolutely awesome. There is now a 3D printer, so you can now craft a sled, arrows, a mask, and so much more. But don't be like me and accidentally waste all of your filament. I don't know how to get more. Please help. Being able to 3D print things in this game is actually a pretty damn cool feature, and I don't know if they plan on doing more with this system in the future, but please let that be a thing. All in all, I think this game can offer something to really anyone, no matter if you're new to the survival genre or you've been balls deep in the genre for the longest time. I'm not done with the story. I haven't progressed that far in the story actually, but I think this game is shaping up to be a Game of the Year contender, and possibly even a Game of the Year winner. I don't know, let me down below what you think. Do you think it's destined to be Game of the Year? Do you think it's gonna flop before its full release? Let me know. And while you're down there, go ahead and 3D print that like button and craft that sub button also YouTube can keep showing you my amazing content. This is Sir Blackout signing off to figure out how a damn billionaire did not have a security detail with him. It makes literally no sense. Later.